Welcome to your third and final training video for the BAR program. This video will cover the ins and outs of participating in a college fair in your area. Again, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank you for volunteering your time to help out the institution. Your participation is so helpful in locating future bulls in your area. A college fair is a place for students and their families to gather information about their college choices. USF utilizes alumni to distribute materials, answer questions, and broaden the brand of the university in their hometowns. This provides a way for the university to reach more students, but also for the alumni to stay connected to the university. Today, we will be covering before the fair, table setup, do's and don'ts, what to expect, and after the fair. Prior to the fair, a university representative will contact you if there is an event in your area. Once your interest in participating in the event has been confirmed, you will be asked to fill out a materials request form at least 3 weeks prior to the fair. This form can be obtained by emailing your representative within the admissions office. The college materials will be sent to the address you provided on your volunteer form, so you will want to make sure that address is accurate. Directions, parking, and registration information will also be sent out prior to the event. Please be sure to arrive at least 30 minutes prior to the start of the fair. A university representative will register you for the fair and forward the registration information. When you arrive, you will check in and find your assigned table. We ask that you dress in professional attire. If you can dress in green, that's also an extra bonus. Additionally, we will provide you with a name tag in your materials. Table setup. In your materials, you will receive a table banner as pictured here, white inquiry cards, general recruitment brochures, and bullet points. White inquiry cards are cards that students will fill out when they come to your table with their own information. The general recruitment brochures and the bullet points are pieces that will tell students about the university. You may arrange these however you see fit. Students typically take the bullet points and general recruitment brochures, so you will want to make sure you have many of those on the table, but also can replenish easily. Please review the materials prior to the fair to become familiar with locations of majors, admissions requirements, as well as current messaging. Additionally, you will want to set out pens with the inquiry cards for students to fill out their information during their table visit. These white inquiry cards are how we collect information from the students to add to our database. Please make sure you are encouraging students to fill out the white inquiry cards during their visit. Pictured here is just one way to set up a table. There is no right or wrong way. You can set up the table as you see fit. Do's and don'ts of the recruitment fair. College fairs have rules that our representatives have to abide by. These are just some of the examples of these rules. Don't give out small gifts, including buttons, pennants, candy, or other items. Don't ever speak negatively about another institution. We always want to make sure we are thinking of other institutions in a positive light for the student. Don't use your cell phone during the fair unless it's an emergency. We want to make sure your attention is with the students and families that you're speaking with. Don't forget to ask the students to fill out the inquiry cards and visit the institution. Again, the inquiry cards are how we will help the student receive more information from the university, as well as visiting the institution is always helpful in helping a student make their decision on USF. Do introduce yourself as an alumni representative. Students will want to know who you are and what your connection to the university is, so make sure to explain that. Do make sure to remain standing so that you're eye level with the student and parents when speaking. Do stay for the length of the fair. As stated previously, you are to arrive at least 30 minutes prior to the fair, but you must stay till the end. Do remain behind your assigned college fair table at all times. Representatives must remain behind the table as opposed to on the side or in the front of the table. Do be yourself. We have you out here recruiting our students because you can genuinely talk about the university experience. Do share your experiences as a bull. Let these students know what USF is really like. What to expect at a college fair. Your job is to represent USF in the best way possible. Many of these students and families have never heard of the university, or you are their first interaction with the university. They see you as the University of South Florida. So make sure that you're representing us in the best possible way. There will be a variety of students with different questions. You don't need to know everything. There will be many questions at a fair that you may not be able to answer with your limited knowledge. We encourage you to let students know to reach out to their admissions representative. Also, feel free to offer the student the card of the staff member. As admissions counselors, we can't answer every question either, and that's okay. You may have lots of students and families to speak with, or you may have just a few. Sometimes fairs will be extremely busy, and other times there may be some time between speaking with prospective students and their families. That's totally normal. Remember, since we're an out-of-state institution, many students don't know about us yet, but that's why you are there to represent the university. After the fair. After the fair is concluded, it's important that you compose your return package in a timely manner. This should include your table banner and white inquiry cards so that these students may be added to our database. If this is your last fair of the season, you will want to include your unused materials unless a different arrangement has been made to return them. Finally, please fill out the fair evaluation sent to you by your admissions representative. The evaluations are an important way for us to understand how the event went and if it will be worth the resources in the future. Please make sure to be truthful and honest about these details. Thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedule to assist the university. We are excited to have you on board and hope you enjoy chatting with future bulls. From here, we ask that you review the frequently asked questions and prepare for your quiz. The frequently asked questions guide is something you will want to review repeatedly right before the fair. You will receive very similar questions, and the document should help you to be able to answer them. Once you're ready, please click on the link that was in your initial alumni participation email, which will take you to the certification quiz. These results will be sent to the office to verify your completion of the program. Should you have any questions, please feel free to contact Kaylee Laird at 412-918-0093 or KJ Laird, Laird, at usf.edu. Thank you again for your participation, and as always, go Bulls!